Why do you feel lazy in the morning but productive later in the day? A lot of people think it is laziness, but it's not. There is something deeper going on. For example, you wake up in the morning with no energy, no direction, just don't want to do anything. And you lay there for a few minutes, not because you're resting, but because you feel tired in the morning. And for some reason it is evening, and you feel focused, you feel motivated, you're getting things done. And for a long time I didn't understand this. I thought I was lazy. I was not. Here's what I realized. In the morning you're not actually tired, you're just mentally blocked. Because sometimes when you wake up, your mind tries to figure everything out at once. What should I do? Where do I start? And what's important? But really, when you try to do everything at once, you end up doing nothing. And your mind don't know where to begin. It chooses the easiest option, delay. And instead of getting action, you get confused and hesitation. And when you hesitate, you get tiredness. And it's not tiredness, it's a decision you take. But late in the day, something changes. The resistance is gone. You don't become a different person. You just stopped overthinking. The day has already started. The time is moving, and and your brain no longer has the confusion it had the morning. You stop overthinking and you get things done one by one. And not because your energy comes out of nowhere, but because your mental blockage disappeared. And if you are someone who does your tasks late in the day, that's okay. That's something you should be grateful for. You should be grateful for that progress, because most of people don't ever reach that state. But at the same time, you are losing the most important hours in the morning, because in the morning, your mind is when it is the clearest. You can always work later, but you cannot replace your best mental hours. So you ask, how do you fix this? You fix with structure, not motivation. But because motivation changes, but structure keeps you consistent. And one simple way is to do a habit stacking. Habit stacking is when you attach a new habit to something you already do every day. So your action becomes automatic. Instead of thinking like, oh, what should I do next? You already know what comes next. And if you want to learn it deeply, there is a book called Atomic Habits by James Clear, where he explains this concept in detail. But let me simplify it for you. For example, when I wake up in the morning, I pray. And when I pray, I meditate for 5 minutes. This is called habit stacking. You do one and then do one and then do one. So your actions becomes automatic. Another one. When I eat my breakfast, I do my first task. In this way, you are building a system. And once you build your system, everything becomes easier. Another way to fix this problem is to set your goals or to-do lists the night before. In this way, you have something to look forward to. And again, some days you feel motivated, some days you won't. And if you depend on feelings, you will always be inconsistent. The goal is to create a flow. A flow is where your actions has already been decided. If your habits are stuck like this, your days starts automatically moving. And so, if you feel lazy in the morning, don't misunderstand it. You're not lazy, you're just unstructured, and it is fixable. Fix your structure, start easy, because energy doesn't come first, action creates it. So, bye guys, see you when I see you again in the next video.